Recording in progress.
Morning, morning, morning. This is Monday morning musings, Monday musings. I'm Jenice Walters with Jenisys Solutions, type 2 diabetes. And of course, I have my friend with me today, of course.
Hi guys, this is Lois with As We Go, and we're so excited to be with you this Monday. And we're going to be talking today about showing up.
Yes, showing up. So that's important because one of the things that's been going on, I'm not sure, I think a lot of people, if you're not aware, but recently my sister passed away on Christmas Day. And just being able to continue on with my life and go forward, given that upheaval in my life, and during the holiday and on the big day for the holiday, and still being able to understand that I'm still here and that life goes on and that I need to move on and I need to continue on, even though I'm not forgetting her, but I'm still here and I still have to live. It's been a very difficult thing because there's been times when I just didn't feel like going on and doing what I need to do for me, but realizing that I have to, has been a very difficult place for me. But I've had good friends, acquaintances telling me that it's a sad thing, it's a hard thing, but it's great to see me still continuing with my posts, with my life, with my birthday celebration, which followed right after that, a couple of weeks after my sister's passing, and still being able to maintain those things, do those things, in light of what's going on and in light of what has happened. It has been a difficult transition, but one that was necessary in order for me to start the healing process and to start the process of moving forward with my life. My life didn't come to an end, my sister's did, but mine didn't. And so realizing that I have to continue on, I got a new engagement with a contract, a short-term contract that I've gotten, and trying to throw myself into that and get through the learning curve. And then also just celebrating my birthday, seeing another birthday, which I actually did enjoy. I really did. I had a friend of mine who called me up and said he's coming by to take me out and to be ready, not to have anything planned for the day. And that's what I did. So just being able to do that, and showing up for myself, even though it was difficult to do, but doing it anyway. And having the encouragement and the friends to help me do that was very powerful in helping me to come to terms with where I am, come to terms with what happened with my sister, but yet still be able to move on with my life. I'm not sure if you've had that kind of a experience yourself, Lois, or not, but it's hard when you have to move on and you probably don't want to, but probably need to, right?
Yeah, it is hard to sometimes make yourself I was sick recently, and had vertigo pretty bad and couldn't get up, was literally on my back, had a lot of time to think, couldn't use the computer at all or watch TV, and you get a lot of chance to think when you're doing that. But I also kind of got really sad about life. And there was a point where I just kind of was like, you get to make choices, do I want to keep going or do I want to just stop all the things that I'm doing? And it's easy when you're, I think in health crisis, especially,
Mhm.
in any kind of crisis really, to just throw your hands up. And um, there's something in us that either keeps fighting or causes us to keep moving forward. And what do you think that is for
I,
you?
I think that's really important that you just said that, because there were times when going through the last few weeks where I felt like, what's the point? Like you say, because I was in a dark place and I was in a sad place. But then I started to think about all the people that were expecting me to show up and do things or show up for what I normally do. And I started thinking about that and the people that would be disappointed or the people that would be expecting that weren't going to see anything. And I thought, no, I still need to be present, if not always for myself, but for somebody else. And that helped me to kind of pull myself out of that, because I was in a place like you where I wanted to throw my hands up. But then I started to think about all the people that would expect something else. And that helped pull me out of that place to move forward and do what I needed to do to produce what I needed to produce. So I think it's important when you have a goal, not just for yourself, but when you have a why from other people that you serve or the people that you service, that they you to be strong, even though you don't feel like it at the time, but they expect that from you. And so being able to show up not only for yourself, but for them. Um, and that helped me, because when I started to think along those lines, I said, okay, I need to get this done. I need to get that done. I still need to post. I still need to talk to my group. I still need to eat. I still need to sleep. I still need to take care of me in the midst of all of this. And so thinking about other people expecting that, that helps push me or propel me to do what I needed to do to pull myself out of that place. And also my spiritual connection helped me as well, because I prayed for strength to go through what I had to go through. And I prayed for the strength to be able to still maintain a certain face forward, even though I didn't feel like it inside. And was able to do that. People said that they were really proud of me for being able to show up that way and still be forward facing as opposed to depressed and down and sad. Sure, my heart was hurting, but I also had to do something else for others to be able to hang on to what I've been able to give them in the past. And so that helped me through that. That helped me through. Even when I felt like I didn't want to, I was able to maintain. So I thank my spiritual connection. I thank my Heavenly Father for giving me that strength. In fact, one of my friends said to me, she said, when I went to the memorial, we had the memorial for my sister this past weekend. And she said that I was really strong and she was proud of me, because even with what was going on and the reason for the occasion, I was able to show up really strong. And the poem that I did, and I was so authentic about it, and the strength that she saw, she was really, really proud to see. Um, because I held it together. I really did. I held it together, and because I prayed for the strength to do that. And I believe he gave me that. I truly believe he gave me that.
That's great. And you had a birthday recently, correct?
I sure did. I had a birthday on Friday, the 14th, the day before Martin Luther King Jr. And so this was a welcome weekend for me, because I had a 3-day weekend to help celebrate my
Yay.
birthday. Started off on Friday, and then of course Saturday was the weekend, Sunday was the weekend, and then we had the holiday on Monday. So it was just a great weekend to help celebrate and kind of bring to a close the last chapter of my last few weeks of the year, and start this new year with looking forward to my birthday and having that happen and being able to do something fun and cook myself a really nice meal and just enjoy it. And I was able to do that. It was fun.
And what do you usually do to celebrate?
So what do I usually do? So I usually like to well, you know how everyone celebrates with food, right? Or they celebrate with going someplace or doing something special. So I had all of those things actually happen. I had my bestie send me some flowers. I had a delivery of flowers. I got a call on my phone that they were trying to find my address. And I was thinking, who's trying to find my address? And it was the person who was dropping off the flowers needed to find my apartment. So they called me to say they were having a little bit of difficulty finding my place. So I was able to direct them. And it was a nice bouquet of flowers that I got. And so that started off my day. And then of course I planned on having a meal. I didn't know what I was going to have. And then someone suggested, why not do a steak dinner? Do something nice, And I decided I hadn't bought red meat in a long, long time because I am trying to move towards plant-based. And I decided, you know what? I think I want a steak. I want a steak tonight and I want a salad and I want a glass of wine. And that's exactly what I did. So I got a steak, I got filet mignon, and I had a steak, had my little side salad and a glass of wine. And I had chocolate covered strawberries for dessert. It was awesome. So I had a great meal. So that was the Friday. And then during the weekend, of course, my friend Naveen called me and said, well, he's taking me somewhere. Didn't want to tell me, wanted to surprise me. We were going to Natchez Trail up in the hills up there. And apparently the road was closed because of the snow, which we weren't expecting. Well, we expected the snow. We weren't expecting the roads to be closed. So we ended up going to a local coffee shop in Franklin, which was awesome. Very nice little place. And had brunch later on that day at another place. And then had some great conversation and was able to spend the day and then come back home. It was great. It was really great.
We were talking about earlier about showing up and how celebrating is one way of doing that.
Yes.
Just for ourselves. I think it's important that we remember that specifically, even just because sometimes as adults, we tend to not celebrate little things, but feel like, oh, I'm getting older. I don't need anything for my birthday. I don't need to do anything for my birthday. That's for kids, and I'm like, no, we're turning, however, like, have the party. Now it's time to have the party, right? We're still alive.
Now is the time.
Show up because you only have this one life, right? You get this one life. How are you going to live it? And I say celebrate.
And I say celebrate too. I kind of like that idea that the party still goes on and must go on, right? So yeah, show up, do it anyway. Absolutely. So I wanted to just say, if this has been helpful for you guys in terms of what we do on Mondays, Monday Musings, Lois and I, just drop us a comment in the comments below and just let us know that you are getting something from our Monday Musings or what you might like to see in our Monday Musings. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear what you think. And we'd love to know if you're getting something from it. So just let us know. Drop us a note or a line and give us some feedback. I know Lois and I will be very, very eager to see and hear what you have to say.
Have a great day today. And
Yeah.
we'll talk soon.
Talk soon. Have a great one.